Greetings, Vikingjarl players! In this video, we're going to show you how to play the game. This is the game board, and it shows a map of Vesterled, Northern Europe. The game is turn-based, and the main goal is to reach a certain number of victory points to win the game. This is the victory point score track, and players use it to indicate how many points they have by moving up or down the track. The game board is divided into different spaces. This is the battle zone, where you decide the outcome of battles by using dice. Here you play the attacking and defending Vikings. The map is divided into different sea and land zones. You can pillage the orange towns for silver, and the defense is indicated on the shields. You can also attack or settle the white towns for victory points. Trade is done in the green towns. Trade Town 1 have one type of good, and Trade Town 2 have two types of goods. Kaupang. This is your hometown and where you start the game. Here you place your ship and army. You can move your ship and army around the game board to do different actions. Here are the settlement tiles. They show you where you can build settlements. These are the goods you buy to use for settling. There are three types: wood, iron, and mead. The silver can be used to buy Vikings, goods, and sagas. These are extra victory point tokens. They have a value of 1 and 5. All players have their own player boards. Here you place Vikings and goods. These are the settlement shields you use to indicate your settlements on the game board. The player board is divided into two different holding areas. One for the ship and one for the army. The ship has 4 cargo spaces and 1 cargo space for the army. The army has 5 cargo spaces. Place your Vikings and goods on the shields, like this. Each cargo space can hold 1 item. You place your army on the army cargo space. The game is turn-based, and each jarl has their own turn phases. Phase 1, Draw Saga. Phase 2A, Movement, Action. Phase 2B, Recruitment. And Phase 3, Discard Saga, is the last phase. Next up, some examples. Phase 2A, Movement. The ship and army each have their own separate phases. The ship can move up to 3 sea zones or less. The army can move up to 2 land zones. Moving in and out of towns costs you 1 move. You can have the army aboard the ship. Place the army in the holding area before moving the ship out to sea. When you have the army aboard the ship, you can attack with a greater force of Viking. Next up are examples of actions. Phase 2A, Attacking Pillage Towns. To attack a town, you have to move your ship or army into it, like this. Place your Vikings in the battle zone. In this case, you have 4 Vikings. Place 1 defender there as well. This number shows that you can roll 3 dice. The defender can roll 1 die. Now, compare the highest single die to each other. In this case, the defender wins 2 to 4. Take out 1 Viking that is dead. Continue the attack with the 3 Vikings you have left. Roll 3 dice. The defender can still roll 1 die. You win the battle 4 to 6. Place your remaining Vikings back in the ship's holding area. The amount of silver you get from the pillage equal the number of surviving Vikings. In this case, you get 3 silver, 1 silver for each Viking. Place the silver in a stack in front of you. Phase 2A, attacking VP towns. Turn the shield to see the amount of VP you can get from this town. Move your ship into the town and go to the battle zone. Place your 4 attacking Vikings in the battle zone. Place 2 defenders there, as shown on the VP shield. The attacker can roll 3 dice. The defender can roll 2 dice. Compare the 2 highest single die to each other and the 2 next highest to each other. In this case, the attacker has the 2 highest dice and wins the battle. Place your Vikings back in the ship's holding area and collect the VP token. You have now gained 2 victory points. Phase 2A, trade. To trade, you have to move your ship or army into one of the green towns. Use 2 of your silver to buy 1 iron and place it in the ship's holding area. Use the 1 silver you have left to buy 1 Viking and place him in the ship's holding area. This concludes your trade. Phase 2A, creating a settlement. Move your ship into the place you want to settle. In this case, you choose Jorvik. Now take your 3 different goods and place them in the resource pile on the table. Take 1 settlement shield and place it on Jorvik. Find the right settlement tile and place it on the table in front of you. You can now use the settlement to store goods and Vikings. The last thing we're going to show you are the sagas. You start your turn by drawing one saga in phase 1. The saga adds drama and excitement to the game, but certain ones can be more effective in certain situations. So use them wisely. In phase 3, you discard down to a maximum of 3 sagas on your hand. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you will enjoy the game. Follow us on our homepage, Facebook, YouTube, and Board Game Geek.